Okay, so once you've gotten your draft done, then I will ask for everybody to switch papers with a peer, and then we will do peer feedback. So when doing a kind of a peer review and reading your classmates' papers, it's good to be hard on them and to really understand what you're looking for, making sure that every goal that you set for yourself, you're checking to make sure that if your peer set those goals for themselves, or if they are meeting the expectations and staying on track. So every goal that you listed down for yourself, it's good to look back, see if they were able to reach any goals that you set for yourself, such as staying on track with vocabulary and making sure that your vocabulary is a lot better. Point out some of the best sentences that you see, the sentences that you like, parts of the paper that you like. It's important to write those things down. While you're grading your peers' paper, it's important to ask yourself questions, such as, does the paper have a main idea? Does the paper stay on topic? Are there any grammatical errors? These are just some questions that you can ask yourself to kind of help you while grading your peers' paper, and making sure that they're properly writing their paper, getting everything done correctly, and staying on track with the topic that they were asked to write about. Peer review is very important. It's important to understand that the person that's writing notes on your paper isn't there to kind of bring you down or bash on you or anything. They're there to help you. They're to help you improve your writing. So it's also important that when you're grading these papers, that you're being honest. You're not giving this person 100 because you know them, because the less information that you give them, the less that you're helping them get better at writing as a writer, and you're also not helping them get the grade that they want or they expect. So peer feedback is also important. It's also important because it helps you collaborate with someone who is not the teacher. It kind of takes a lot of stress off of you as a writer. You know that the person who is grading your paper isn't going to be extra hard on you. They're not going to push you to the extreme, but they're also going to be truthful with you. They're going to let you know if your paper wasn't just what they expected it to be. I think peer feedback is very important when writing, because constructive criticism is some of the best information that you can get, or feedback that you can get from someone. So that's what we will do once the drafts get done. And it's important that while you're doing these peer reviews, that you're writing notes on the side, letting the writer know exactly where they went wrong, underline things, highlight things. All of these things are great. The more that you are able to let the writer know, the better their papers are going to be. Now, you don't want to just go and nitpick at things and try to pick out things that you just see that you don't really like yourself, that they're just not, it's not your preference. If it sounds good and it looks good, let the writer know that. Give them an idea of maybe a better way that they could have said this, or a better way that they could have stated this. See if their thesis statement is, or if their main topics and their main ideas are staying on track with the thesis, if they're relating to the thesis, things like that. But while doing this, I think the main thing is just making sure that you are actually reading these papers and getting as much information back to your peers, and just helping them kind of succeed and get better and grow as a writer.